Hey everyone, a very warm welcome to Happy Switch. Today I'll be discussing how the Bigmom Pirates would have saved Ace. And yes, you heard that right, they would have saved Ace. The late Portuguese D. Ace, son of Goldie Roger, the adopted older brother of Luffy and Sabo. He was the 2nd Division commander of the Whitebeard Pirates with an astounding bounty of 550 million. Unlike Luffy, Ace was intelligent and had good manners, which made the Straw Hats question whether if Ace and Luffy were really related. Makino taught Ace how to be polite. Prior to this, Ace was rude and cold to people that he was unfamiliar with. Ace never backed down from a fight and would never run away whilst facing an enemy, something that he shared in common with his father. He stood his ground against Kuzan and Akane. Ace was one of the strongest in the Whitebeard crew. As the captain of the Spade Pirates, he turned down an invitation by the world government to be a Shishibukai. Luffy mentions how he was never able to beat Ace when they were younger. He was trained by Monkey D. Garp, who had high hopes that he would become a respectable marine. The training endowed him with immense physical strength and endurance. He fought with Jinbe for a battle that lasted a whole 5 days and was able to withstand a battle with Whitebeard himself after his fight with Jinbe. This showed the impeccable stamina and durability Ace possessed. Ace ate the Mera Mera no Mi devil fruit, a Logia type that allows him to turn into fire and manipulate flames. He was easily able to destroy a couple of Baroque Works ships with the signature move Shiken, also known as Fire Fist, by launching fire through punching. This move earned him the title of Fire Fist Ace. Everything changed for Ace when Blackbeard, a previous member of the Whitebeard Pirates, killed Atch to obtain the Yami Yami no Mi fruit. Ace then set out to find Blackbeard to make him atone for his actions. He finally finds Blackbeard on Banaro Island, where the two have a showdown. Blackbeard was able to overpower him and eventually defeated him, handing him over to the Marines. Ace is imprisoned in level 6 of Impel Down. He is then sentenced to a public execution, which triggers the Great Marineford War between the Whitebeard Pirates and the Marines. Ace is temporarily freed by Luffy, but to all of our dismay and shock, he is killed by Akane right in front of Luffy. Despite all of the valiant efforts of the Whitebeard Pirates, the efforts come to naught. Ace was such a lovable character, and was so disheartening to see him die, one of the most touching deaths and the saddest moments in anime history. He made a vow to Luffy that he would never die and that he would protect him no matter what, but he was unable to keep his promise and he died with a smile on his face. If it had been the Bigmom Pirates who were trying to free Ace, I would like to believe they would have succeeded and he would have survived. Dubbed the strongest man in the world and the man closest to One Piece, Edward Newgate, aka Whitebeard, was the man who rivaled the Pirate King in strength back in his prime. Prior to Ace's execution, many people within the One Piece world expressed their opinions on the execution, with few doubting Whitebeard's strength due to his old age. When he was alive, he was a member of the Four Yongos. Being an orphan, he had a strong desire for a family, and he found it within his crew. He loved his crew so much that he was willing to sacrifice his life for them. He had a paternal-like attitude for his crew. When called the strongest man in the world, Whitebeard responded by saying, "I am only one man with one heart. Call me a demon, call me a monster, but I cannot be the strongest forever." Whitebeard ate the Gura Gura no Mi fruit, giving him the ability to make earthquakes. Sengoku claimed he had the power to destroy the world. The fruit is considered one of the most powerful devil fruits. He could devastate an island with ease. His crew consisted of 1,600 pirates and was divided into 16 divisions, with a commander leading each division. During the Battle of Marineford, 43 subordinates crews came to the battle, their captains being infamously known. Buggy was afraid to attack Ace once he saw the mark of Whitebeard while he was sleeping in fear of facing Whitebeard's wrath. Despite all the power Whitebeard had, Ace still died. Whitebeard's health problems caused by advanced age and possibly excessive drinking played a big toll on him during the war. When he wasn't in battle, he would be attended by a team of nurses and was hooked onto oxygen tubes and life support. Had he been in his prime, Ace would most likely still have been alive. Charlotte Linlin, aka Bigmom, is the captain of the Bigmom Pirates and is one of the current Yonko. She is the ruler of Totoland and the matriarch of the Charlotte family, an obese old woman and is slightly taller than Whitebeard. She is one of the most powerful pirates in the world. She has managed to amass a powerful crew and several strong subordinates and former members such as Jimbe and Capone Gang. Her crew has expanded through the marriage of her children and they automatically become part of the crew. She is known to destroy countries over sweets. Her influence allows her to gather information about people which she uses to threaten them. Bigmom has immense physical human strength. As a young child, she could destroy a whole village in Alboth, country of the giants, while suffering from her hunger cravings. As a child, Mother Carmel believed she had the potential to become an admiral or even a fleet admiral. She has tremendous superhuman durability due to her tough skin and is like an iron balloon. She can resist cannon and gunfire without receiving a single injury, and it has been mentioned that no weapon can pierce her skin. During the Battle of Marineford, Whitebeard was slashed and stabbed 267 times, shot by 152 bullets and hit by 46 cannons, and they all left wounds. Her only weakness is when the portrait of Mother Carmel is tampered with, that just by falling to her knees could make her bleed, and not to mention her occasional hunger cravings. Bigmom ate the Soru Soru no Mi devil fruit that allows her to grab the soul of whoever she touches, taking away the lifespan. This ability does not work on those who don't fear her or death. The harvested souls can be placed into animals or non-living objects, giving them human abilities called homies. Zeus, Prometheus, and Napoleon were created using her own soul. Zeus, a thundercloud, has the power of lightning. Prometheus has the power of fire, whilst Napoleon turns into a blade. Bigmom has a whole 43 husbands and 85 children. 74 of them are officers and are considered elite of the Bigmom army. She also has combatants who specialize in fighting. She has an army of homies at her disposal. The fighting homies consist of chest pieces and tart tanks. She also has thousands of natural living soldiers and consists of dwarves, fishmen, minks, and humans. When 10,000 of Bigmom's combatants were wiped out by Germa, they were unfazed. This just bears testament to the might of the Bigmom Pirates. I believe the military might of the Bigmom Pirates, consisting of tens of thousands of homies, would overwhelm the Marines at Marineford. Bigmom's conqueror's haki would have wiped out a large number of the Marines. During the wedding, her conqueror's haki immobilized most of the guests who were considerably strong. Whitebeard also possessed conqueror's haki and was about to use it at Marineford to protect Ace, but was unable to due to sudden illness. Bigmom could use Prometheus to fly to Ace. Being made of fire, he is immune to almost all physical attacks, and even ones infused with haki. The flame attacks are so powerful they were able to harm Sanji's sister while she wore her flame-resistant suit. Bigmom could also ride on Zeus, which allows her to travel at incredible speeds. The only people confirmed to have permanent haki in the entire Whitebeard Pirates were Whitebeard, Marco, Jozu, Vista, and Ace. All Bigmom top commanders had it, even people like Pickham's, Counter, Cadenza, and Raisin, who can be counted as low-tier pirates, and only the top 5 Whitebeard Pirates had it. However, there are most likely more haki users, and it was just not portrayed. Oda also gave the Bigmom lower level pirates so many different devil fruit abilities, yet most of the Whitebeard Pirates were pretty much using basic guns, rockets, and swords, which makes them arguably weak in comparison. There is a big difference in their bounties as well. However, bounties are not an accurate representation of strength, but they do give a certain indicator of strength. Although Ace and Whitebeard bounties are the only known bounties within the Whitebeard Pirates. As mentioned earlier, for 550 million, Whitebeard's bounty was 5,046 million. Bigmom has a bounty of 4,380 million. That's a difference of 666 million. And her 3 sweet commanders all had bounties around 1 billion. There's also Perospero with 700 million, Snack with 600 million. During the Marineford War, everyone besides Marco, Jozu, Vista, and Ace seemed pretty weak. Some of the commanders shot guns and rockets at Akenu and acted surprised when it had no effect. Maybe they were infused with haki and he moved his body similar to what Katakuri was able to do. Since the post-time skip, Oda changed the portrayal of the Yongos. I guess maybe there was not enough time to flesh out the Whitebeard Pirates. If the Whitebeard Pirates show up in Wano, then this could possibly change my view of it, and we would be able to make a better comparison. But my argument is solely based on what we have seen in Marineford and Holbrook Island. It is also possible that Oda didn't expect to have to escalate Yongo crew power levels to such a high level post-time skip, since he stated that he didn't intend for the show to go on for that long. So maybe the intention was that Yongo crews were to have similar strength to what Whitebeard's crew was like at the Marineford. In essence, I guess it's all because of Oda's writing, which makes the Whitebeard Pirates seem weak. And the whole point of the Marineford War was to show how weak the Straw Hats are in the grand scheme of things. Every arc Oda writes, the characters will look more and more powerful towards the end. So we will see characters like Kaido seemingly top Whitebeard in strength, but that may just be because Oda had to top the Katakuri fight, which had to top the Doflamingo fight, and so on. One thing that people forget, it is said that Whitebeard was said to be the strongest man in the world. Bigmom is a lady. And just because Whitebeard was the strongest, it doesn't necessarily mean that his crew was the strongest. I feel like the Bigmom Pirates have more depth than the Whitebeard Pirates. They could use many combinations like the Mirror World to transport large armies, Mont Dio's Book World, and the Biscuit Warriors. So, all in all, I think the Bigmom Pirates take it for me. Thank you for watching my video. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe.